Good Friday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here to talk about our Friday and active forecast this weekend, sponsored by HB Neal Construction. We can see on satellite and radar, sponsored by Dana Simmons Real Estate Team, is starting to get pretty active over here in Texas, but nothing going on right now locally in southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana. We see these showers and thunderstorms starting to move through the Dallas Metroplex area, and that's what we're going to start seeing really come into our region Saturday morning and again late Saturday into early Sunday morning. Let's look at the current temperatures across the region. It's a little bit warmer than what we've seen the last couple of days, and we'll show that change here in a second, but it's still into the 50s further to the north. Then you start coming further south, you start getting into the 60s and 70s. Houston at 72, Galveston at 75, a little bit cooler over here at Beaumont at 65, Lake Charles 62, and Lafayette is at 59 degrees. And again, you can see that temperature change. Look further to the north, a 12 to 13 degree change already. Beaumont a 12 degree change, and even Lafayette a 10 degree change, and then down towards the coast you can see that change as well too. That just means that warm moist air is all across our region. This will feed into those storms that we're talking about in the next 24 hours. All of this warm moist air is what those showers and thunderstorms need Saturday into Sunday. Construction forecast sponsored by Modern Concrete Material looks pretty good today. I mean, a passing shower can be possible later on this afternoon, but really the main story that we're seeing is mostly dry. Temperatures start out into the upper 60s and eventually getting into the low to mid 80s today. So a pretty good day today as well. So if we look at the Friday night football forecast sponsored by Silsby Fleet Group, it is week 9. One of the biggest matchups we're excited about is the Mid-County Madness, Port Neches versus Nederland, but a lot of great matchups today. And one thing that's good is that we're just expecting a 10% coverage. I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. All the football games look really well. Temperatures start out into the upper 70s, and then eventually we start getting into the mid to low 70s throughout the game. So everybody, good luck, safe travels. Rain is not going to be an issue once again. And what we're seeing right now is that upper level low, we know we've got those showers and storms already in Dallas. That's because that upper level low is starting to get into the state of Texas right now, into the Texas Panhandle. This is thanks to our sponsor of Neutron Electrical Services. And then notice, as 24 hours from now, this upper level low is going to continue to deepen, get stronger, and this brings some pretty strong energy here in our area locally. So Saturday morning is going to be that first initial round. Some isolated to scattered storms can be possible during the day on Saturday, but then that next and final round will be late Saturday into early Sunday, and we'll put that in motion here in a second. But here's our rainfall outlook, 10 to 20% coverage today. A lot of that is going to be further to the west over there in Houston, and then we jump up to 100% coverage Saturday, and then again on early Sunday morning. So you see this, you might think, oh, all day it's going to rain on Sunday. No, this is mainly going to be early Sunday morning, and then throughout the day on Sunday, absolutely looks pretty great. We'll start watching those clouds start pushing out. This brings us to our risk of severe weather Saturday into early Sunday morning. This is a level 2 out of 5, a slight risk. Can this go to a level 3? It's possible, but one thing that we see typically this time of year, we get these lines of showers and thunderstorms. They always kind of bring the potential for straight line damaging winds and the possibility of an isolated tornado or two. So this isn't anything new. This is something that we typically see, especially this time of year, but we will watch the chance for a couple storms that could get strong, could get severe. You keep updated by Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. We'll watch these storms, and if this does get pretty rowdy, we'll jump into a live coverage and follow these storms as they track through our region. So let's kind of put this in motion. We know today we'll have 10 to 20% coverage, especially more towards the Houston region, College Station, and Huntsville, and then overnight tonight dies down, but once again, there's that first line of storms that's going to move in. Pretty strong line of thunderstorms moving in by daybreak on Saturday morning. Strong straight line winds can be possible. 2 to 3 inches of rain can be possible in this first initial round. That will continue moving eastward throughout the day on Saturday. Notice we get isolated to scattered. So if you have any outdoor plans on Saturday, it's pretty sketchy throughout the day, but maybe there's a window of opportunity that you can get things done, because what's happening on Saturday, we're going to see some isolated to scattered storms. But notice a lot of this, our environment is getting ready for that second round. And there it is, further to the west, starting to build. And here it comes late Saturday into early Sunday morning. So this is going to be the last round that pushes through. Again, another 2 to 3 inches of rain can be possible. And again, there's a slight risk for strong to severe storms, something that we will be watching for. So we've got really 2 initial rounds, Saturday morning, again, late Saturday into early Sunday morning. As we get into early Sunday morning, you can see this pushes through southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana by 6, 7, 8 a.m. This will push further towards the east, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, and this will continue moving eastward throughout the day on Sunday. looks pretty good as those clouds continue to move eastward with those storms. So you see the coverage, it shows 100% on Sunday. It's in the morning. Throughout the day on Sunday, looks pretty good. Not going to be an issue at all. Again, how much rainfall are we talking? Well, widespread 2 to 3 inches seems pretty likely. Look at the first round. Good portion of the region can get up to 1 to 2 inches just off that first round alone. And if we continue to break in that second round, look, 2 to 3 inches seems pretty common. Some of these isolated areas can get upwards of 6 inches of rain. Now, don't truly lock in. Is Beaumont 100% going to get 6 inches of rain? This can adjust. This can go further to the west. This can go further south. So just know what we're saying is 2 to 3 inches of rain seems pretty common. Some of these isolated areas can get upwards of 6 inches of rain. Yeah, we're in a drought right now. We need the rain, but we just don't need it too fast. High temperatures today will mainly be into the low to mid 80s. Further to the north can get into the upper 80s, like Spring, Cleveland, and these areas can get close to 85, 86 degrees. Further down south will be into the upper 70s to low 80s. Thanks for a sponsor of Switch Electric. Overnight lows, you can see it's a little bit warmer. We still have that warm, moist air that's feeding in ahead of these storms, and that means that our temperatures further to the north will not be into the 50s. They'll be into the low 60s, and across the Interstate 10 will be into the low 70s to upper 60s, down towards the coast into the 70s. We still are watching Tropical Storm Melissa. This is not going to get in the Gulf. Not a problem at all for the Gulf. What is going to be a problem is what it does to Jamaica really the next 5 to 7 days. This is bringing heavy rainfall. Slow-moving tropical storm. Right now it is still sheared, but it is still expected to become a hurricane as we get into this weekend. Notice this will be a strong Category 4 hurricane by early next week on Tuesday. But notice the track over there towards Jamaica. I mean, this is multiple days, Sunday into Tuesday into Wednesday, that Jamaica continues to get heavy rainfall and some strong winds. Really bad situation that's setting up for Jamaica, even getting into central to eastern Cuba. So how much rain are we talking? 20 to 30 inches of rain can be possible for Jamaica. So landslides, mudslides, this is a big-time flash flood prone area, so not a good situation at all. So today, 10 to 20% coverage. A lot of this is going to be further towards Houston. Really good evening for Friday Night Football. We get active as multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms moves through our region on Saturday into early Sunday morning. And then we have a really nice forecast shaping up for next week. Strong cold front coming in on Wednesday. I keep forgetting to put that cold front symbol. We've got so much going on. But look at those temperatures on Thursday. 66 degrees as our high, and our lows will be into the 48 degrees over there on Thursday morning. Southwest Louisiana, same thing. We're going to get active Saturday into Sunday as multiple rounds of storms comes through. Again, there is a slight risk for strong to severe storms, and then another cold front comes in on Wednesday. Look at the highs on Thursday, 64 degrees in Southwest Louisiana on Thursday, low temperatures at 45. So thanks for watching our Friday morning show. We will have more updates throughout the day, especially talking about this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. If needed, we will go live to follow the storms. If we have active warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, or tornado warnings, we will track the storms. And if we need to do one Saturday morning and again early Sunday morning, we will do that. Don't forget, great time to download our app. This will give you all the notifications you need, what time the storms are coming in. If there's a watch or if there's a warning, you're going to get all those alerts. No matter where you are, you're going to get all of that. So don't forget to download the Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app in the Google Play Store and also in the App Store as well too. So thanks for watching. Have a wonderful Friday. I'll see y'all again on Saturday morning. Lucas will have our next video update later on this evening. Have a wonderful Friday, and thanks again.